Hi, this is Catherine Castillo, and I am posting week 3 discussion question. In this week's video, I heard a few things that stood out to me, and I would like to discuss them further. If a client threatens or mentions they intend to harm another person, it is required by law in all states except for Texas to warn the intended subject or inform the police of the threat. What is the requirement in Texas and why is it different? According to the State Board of Examiners of Professional Counselors Code of Ethics, a licensee may take reasonable action to inform medical or law enforcement personnel if the licensee determines that there is probability of imminent physical injury by the client, to the client or others, or there is probability of immediate mental or emotional injury to the client. The code states that the licensee should inform medical or law enforcement, but not the potential victim. So it is a violation of confidentiality, but I feel it is necessary to warn and protect. That's part of our ethics and standards, and that is to protect so that the people are not harmed. I feel this is something that trumps the confidentiality clause. And just warning or reporting is not the same as sitting down with someone and telling them the discussions of the entire counseling sessions. Also, what would be the ramifications if someone acted on such threats and killed another person and the counselor did not warn or inform the law? Personally, I don't think I could be okay with myself if this happened. One of the other topics brought up in week 1 was how there is a discrepancy in the different standards on when it would be okay for a counselor to enter into a sexual or romantic relationship with a former client. So one of the standards stated it must be at least 2 years after termination, but according to the other 2 standards and codes, it must be 5 years after termination of services. This week's topic of seriously looking into moving forward with a relationship, and is it okay? I personally feel that it is okay. I don't think it would be fair to deny someone the chance at finding a life partner or being happy based on the fact that they were once a client. The topic of finding a power balance relationship with a former client came up, and that interests me. According to the video, the relationship began as a power imbalance because the counselor was seen in a power role over the client. So achieving that power balance may be difficult. I feel that this can be achieved. I feel just as counselors keep the boundary up when counseling their clients as to not enter into their relationship until the time is right, according to the code, the counselor should do the same when in a relationship and not bring the counseling aspect or the past into the relationship. I feel that if there are complications that may need investigation, then both need to see a third-party counselor to try to resolve any issue. The counselor who is now in the relationship should never try to assert that power again. What are your thoughts? Thank you.